Hey there, guys. I know it's been like an extremely long time since I've done any sort of content creating. Um, and this isn't going to be a video on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm just using this as something to do whilst I do this video. Um, so I don't think a lot of people will know about this, but I've basically been struggling a lot with mental health. Um, And I definitely do have my up days and my down days where, you know, um, I can be nice and happy and cheerful, and then the complete next day I can just be an absolute friggin' mess. Um, I am currently trying to get help for it. It's just taken a while for all of it to like happen in a way, I guess you could say. Um, so
You're
you
new.
know, I'm
If it's training
mainly
you want,
waiting
you
right
don't
now to be
suspect anyone.
assessed for autism, and
Oh,
so
keep.
I'm
Forgive me.
mainly
I didn't know
waiting
a
for that
royal
to
messenger
happen.
was coming. I'm Malcolm.
Um,
Test
Cassandra.
if I may offer some advice.
Oil.
A
Shut up,
muscle
because
rub.
I just wanna.
I need to get.
Oh,
I should get that oil. Anything that'll make it easier to get Testicles to the Olympics.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I am currently being tested for autism. Well, I'm waiting to be tested for autism. I'm just waiting for the referral to go through, and I'm also going to be doing um some talking therapy. Whether or not that's going to help, I don't know, but I won't know unless I try. Um, I have officially been diagnosed with PTSD from the car crash that I had back when I was 18. Again, not a lot of people know. I think only my close friend, well, close friends, in quotation marks, know about that, as well as obviously the people that were there at the time. Um, I'm essentially gonna be going through what I plan to do, like what my next steps are, and the fact that I do plan on coming back to being a content creator, but it isn't gonna be on Twitch. It's gonna strictly be here on YouTube in the form of just videos. So I will be coming back in the new year as a content creator for YouTube in late January when Pokemon Legends Arceus comes out. Not really a surprise, I'm aware, but you know, just deal deal with it. that is gonna be the case. The game looks fantastic, and I honestly can't wait to try it out. So you know, it's just a matter um, of actually getting the game and playing through and showing off as much as I possibly can. Obviously, the schedule for the videos will most likely be very inconsistent because obviously I'll be doing my talking therapies. Um, I'm trying to get my sleep schedule back to normal because my sleep schedule is all sorts of messed up right now. Oh, we have a wolf coming to attack us. Um, Sorry about that, Wolfie. I know you're part of Canine family and it does sad me to do so, but you were trying to attack me, so. But yeah. So my schedule is going to be very inconsistent due to everything I'm going to be trying to do to better my mental health. Hence why videos
Be spotted here.
is actually going to be a lot easier for me. Which will hopefully cause my videos to actually be a lot better than what the streams on Twitch were. While streaming, I remember that my girlfriend at the time, Bex, I don't think she said on the stream, I'm not completely sure, but she did basically point out at one point why I stream when nobody comes to watch. At the time, I will admit I was very offended. But it's also a very valid point. I wasn't very popular on Twitch at the time. In fact, I definitely am now because of due to my very long absence. I haven't done anything since August, I think. Or maybe October, one of those 2 months. So yeah, in terms of that, it's just, it was, I think it hit hard because it was actually kind of true, but I also wanted to do it just because I enjoyed it, but it also did cause an issue with my mental health because it was causing a lot of stress and anxiety, which doesn't really help considering I actually suffer with very high levels of anxiety as it is both general and social.
Another slow day.
So I think videos is probably going to be the best for me.
Sorry, closed. I need oil. Then I'll be on my way. There's a special one that Testicles uses.
Ah, for Pancration fighters. That one has to be made fresh by the master.
I'm not leaving without it.
You don't understand.
You're a slave?
Yes, and in a good position. Doing this would be stealing from him.
I know I'm asking for a lot, but I need this.
What choice do I have? It's not bad, this life, if I have to stay. I'll give you the recipe, but that's as far as I go. You make...
I can do that.
Light a fire.
Thank you.
I hope it's worth my free...
Let's see if I can get this right. It had to be heated. Now, what oil did I need? This one. The oil almost done. Now, just a bit of myrrh. Testicle. I hope he appreciates this.
Yes, I remember that far too well, I believe. If this isn't the right stuff, then oh well. But anyway, so I have 3 notifications on Discord. No one interested. Okay. There will also be another thing I'm doing, but it's gonna be me and a group of people. We're gonna be doing something on Minecraft, but we'll be keeping that secret until it's actually ready. I think that's also gonna be starting sometime in the new year. I'm not exactly sure when, but it will be starting then. And hopefully it doesn't get in the way of my D&D as well as, you know, anything else in the future. So yeah, there is that. I feel like there's something else I want to say. The reason why I'm coming back to YouTube rather than Twitch, I was actually looking back through my comments. I don't know why, something was just telling me to do so. And I scrolled down quite far. I wanted to see, like, how long has it been since people started commenting on my videos? I got as far back as 6 years ago. So we're talking 2015. And I looked, and I don't know if the guy changed his name at some point when he got more popular. But at the time, I don't think his name was what it is today. But I actually got 3 comments in total from a very popular PokeTuber called HDV. I'm not sure if he does anything other than Pokemon at the moment. It's been a while since I looked on his channel, I'll admit. But I'll admit I was actually quite surprised that I got 3 comments from someone that currently has nearly 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. It honestly astounded me. And these were really old videos, and I mean extremely old. Like, this was before I had a capture card and before I had, you know, a proper working mic that sounds good. So, just imagine how bad the video quality and the audio was. It was horrid looking back at those videos, and yet somehow this guy who now currently has 300k subscribers on YouTube said great work or excellent video and stuff like that. I was honestly quite surprised, I will admit. So I think that's one of the other reasons why I plan on coming back to YouTube. Not only is it going to be a lot safer in terms of my mental health, but also the fact that I can interact better with people here on YouTube. Because with Twitch it was a lot of live streaming, and I wasn't always able to talk with people depending on the game I was playing. So for example, Spellbreak, I wasn't always able to communicate with the people that were in the streams. And the same goes for other Battle Royale games like Apex, and even simple games like Among Us. Because I had to focus so much, I just couldn't do it. Whilst with videos, it's a lot easier. I can try and just make it so it's just banter between me and whoever I'm recording videos with. And even just to be able to like fill in that time and then just sort of like split up, you know, say for example if I've done a 4-hour episode for some ungodly known reason, I can split that into like 8 episodes of 30 minutes or something. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where I'm... Hold on. Sorry, I actually had to make sure I got my math right there. Ridiculous, I know, but hey, it's better than not knowing at all. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just one of those things where I think videos will actually be better for me. I could still use Streamlabs OBS to record the videos, which is what I plan on doing. But it is just one of those things where I think this would be a lot better than, say, streaming for 5 hours, talking to fucking no one because no one's there, and just like relaxing, taking things at my own speed, and you know, able to end after I feel like I've done enough for the video, rather than being like, oh, 3-hour stream, I'm about to end off, and then someone comes in and I'm just like, not gonna lie, I feel kind of crappy if I end it now. got another Wolfie. I think the Wolfie bugged up. No, he's here. Come on, Wolfie. What's the matter with you? I hear that. So yeah, so that's the plan at the very least in the new year, is doing Pokemon Legends Arceus, doing the Minecraft, I'm gonna say it's a project at the moment. The Minecraft projects that me and a group of other people are currently doing, are currently getting planned out. No, we had to create things for it as well, because we're trying to sort out the mods. I'm not a programmer, so I'm not really participating in that section. But we've got people trying to sort out the mods, and making sure that it's all going to be working perfectly before we actually start it, because the last thing we need is for it to for people to glitch out or crash and things like that if they don't have everything. So that is going to be something that we're going to sort out before we actually start the entire project. It's going to be quite interesting. I obviously can't say anything about it because I don't know too much about the project in terms of story-wise, and obviously I've been told to shut my mouth about it, to not give anything away. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say. Oh, there's a fucking ship dock there, you know what? Screw it, I'm fast traveling then. So yeah. And who knows, this might be actually the better alternative for me. Do I plan on doing it to the point where I get money from this? No. Again, content creating has been and will always be a hobby. Becoming some sort of YouTube partner or something is a hell of a lot more harder to do than it is on Twitch. So I do not expect to get anywhere close to being some sort of YouTube program thing.
Can't see the appeal.
So yeah, it's just simple as that.
That must be testicles.
So yeah, that's essentially that. But I will say, for the things that are going to be, use me. I'll edit that bit up.
No, here. Are you all right?
Yeah, actually feel much better.
Sail first.
To the Olympics! Well, we going?
As I was saying, I feel like doing the videos will be better because it will help out my mental health. There's not as much stress and pressure as there is for, say, doing Twitch.
You'd think they'd just kill each other, like everywhere else.
That's the magic of the Olympics.
I may do Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, because there's a lot of stuff coming up for that right now. And I'm currently just trying to open up some stuff, get some better cards.
Yes, I am.
What made you kick him in the head instead?
Strategies for people who don't hit hard enough.
Anyway, now that I've drowned out some of the noise, I think another thing for me will be I'll be able to do some Pokemon TCG Online as well. Just doing some normal pack openings again like I used to. So this is all a case of just trying to do what I feel will suit my mental state best. Don't get me wrong, this also does give me a chance to play some games that were very laggy on Twitch and be able to do them here on YouTube. There's, for example, Pokemon Infinite Fusion 5.0 is currently in its playtest, like its beta playtesting. I could do Pokemon Whack again if I really wanted to, for some odd bizarre reason. I could do Apex without having to worry about any sort of lag. I could do Among Us without, you know, I could do Among Us with just a bunch of randomers, not needing to worry about it. I could do things like Spellbreak again. You know, I could even do Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl if people wanted. Well, I'd probably wait till I got Brilliant Diamond because I'm going to be using Shining Pearl for other things if what people said is true. But like, I could do Nuzlocke and challenges of even some of the older Pokemon games. For example, I could do a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Platinum or a randomizer or something like that, just to make things interesting. And that does include for the Generation 6 and 7 games, because I do have the 3D emulator, which would be ideal to do that sort of thing on. Granted, it can probably be a bit buggy, but it is what it is. I mean, I'd see how it goes, but ideally if I'm lucky enough. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. I think that's probably about it that I might be able to do. For now, anyway. Obviously, there's all the games on my PS4, my Nintendo Switch. I could probably get back into Animal Crossing again once the new year hits as well. Probably won't do it often. I've already got most of the stuff sort of set up. I just need to try and get the 3 stars to get KK to the new island that I made recently. And then, obviously, from there it's getting all the other stuff unlocked and just, you know, chilling and playing whenever I feel like it. And then maybe doing stuff when it comes to the special events, you know what I mean? And I may start doing some reviews. I may actually start doing some reviews of either anime or TV programs or whatever. I've got Netflix, so I can probably try and do something like that. So yeah. Obviously for things from Netflix I won't really be able to show footage of unless I record it with something else, but yeah, I'll think about it because that can be a bit of an iffy subject for some people. And I don't think Netflix would highly approve of that. But you know, I can do reviews and stuff if I want to. I can do top 10 lists and stuff like I used to be able to. Or at the very least just some sort of list. I know a lot of people nowadays don't do top 10 lists because YouTube's algorithm has kind of screwed that up a little bit. So yeah, there's all sorts I could do.
To the Olympic Games.
So
The party has officially begun.
I feel like that's gonna be it for this video.
Surprised you're wearing clothes.
The day is young, little goat.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this little update video, just on what's been going on lately in terms of or in terms of what I
Haven't come
plan
all
to do
this way
next
to
in
stand
terms
on
of
the dock.
both my mental
Quite
health
right.
and in terms of
Should you
content
ever
creating.
need a personal
It has taken me a
sparring partner?
while to try
You?
and figure
A
this out,
skinny little Athenian?
but at the end of the
I'm
day,
the champion!
I
Follow
love.
me. Sparta!
Oh, a pity your brain
I love being
isn't
able
as
to do
big
videos and
as
stuff,
your muscles.
which makes things a little bit ridiculous, sadly. Because it's made things
get
be a
going.
bit boring, which has also affected my health a little bit. So yeah, in terms of that, I'm definitely going to do my best to.
Before I goes to the games.
Well, I would have been happy to assist if you were in any state to compete.
Aye. Likes to be oiled.
Well, that's obvious.
Sorry, I want to watch this bit with you guys because this is actually quite funny.
Come here. Gives us a hug.
Yoink, nap, splat.
Surely he can swim.
Nah, he just got eaten by a shark.
Well, looks like you're the champion now.
I can't believe he's gone.
Unprecedented.
And you want me to compete in the Olympics? Stepping into a dead man's sandals. And testicles isn't even digested yet.
Oh, come, dear Cassie. Show them what you're made of. And show me while you're at it.
Sorry, I loved that.
The event doesn't start just yet. We could look around first. Olympia at Truce is quite extraordinary.
That's true. Olympia was the place of truce between both Sparta and Athens during this war. For obvious reasons. It was actually classed as sort of a, I guess, sort of a very severe crime if anyone was to break said truce. Anyway, that's enough of that for the moment. So yeah, that's essentially what I plan on doing. That's going to be the next few steps, I think, for me. Try and get back into something that I used to love doing. Thinking back on it, I did love YouTube a lot more than Twitch. I think Twitch was just a lot harder, but at the time, easier. It was weird because I didn't have to do any editing at all, like I'm gonna have to for YouTube, but with YouTube it was a lot easier to fill out the videos with actual dialogue. Being able to talk, I can probably try and find someone to co-commentate with, whoever it is. So yeah, that's essentially going to be the case. And I am hoping that I'll get back to the nice, bit more of a beat, cheery version of me for the videos, rather than what I have been, like, since back in October, since between August and October when I was streaming, and even probably just before that when I first moved up here, when I had to adjust. Nowadays I've adjusted, and I do like it up here, but my mental health needs to get better before I can even properly say that I'm fully better, or at the very least stable. My mental health definitely needs to be more stable before I can truly say, or truly go back to how I was back when I first started. So pretty much here's to hoping, and I hope that you guys will enjoy the videos to come. And as I say, I may do some reviews, and I may do some, I won't say analytical stuff of the Pokemon trailers, but we'll just see how things are for that. Cause I'm not really all that great at analysing things all that perfectly. But at the very least, I'll definitely put my input on some of the news before Pokemon Legends Arceus comes out, if there's even a point in me doing so. Personally, I don't feel like there is. A lot of people have already put out their views and such, so it'd be kind of a bit weird to do so now, especially when we've got exactly 1 month to do so. Unless, of course, we get something new, in which case I'll definitely put my word in for that. But yeah, so here's to hoping for a sorry about that. Here's to essentially a better version of me when I get back to doing some proper content creating. And I hope you'll all enjoy the videos. Obviously, I might actually start doing some like question of the day sort of things as well, like whether I'll put it in the actual video or may even put it in the comments. Depends on how I feel. But yeah. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that this does gain some sort of attention, because it will be nice to know that some people still watch these videos and are hoping to see me return to YouTube. And hopefully I'll find someone to co-commentate with at the time that Pokemon Legends Arceus comes out. If not, oh well, I'm pretty much sure that I'll be able to handle that myself. But other things in the future might be a little bit different. We'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, until then, until either that Minecraft or the Pokemon Legends Arceus, depending on which comes first, I shall see you then. Bye.